G'day everyone, and welcome to episode 41 in our series of The Great Soviet Experiment. And in episode 40, The Great Soviet Experiment ground to a halt. We are seriously bogged down. Now, the summary of where we are after 40 episodes is as follows. Without building the Stalin Line, which using my cursor here would normally follow this line up here with forts and then across there and up there to Leningrad. Without doing that, we managed to hold the Germans on the line, and as you can see, we have pushed them from there to here. And it is at this point that we have expended large amounts of equipment and large numbers of men up here in the north trying to get an encirclement. So much so, in fact, that we have sent this lovely man, Field Marshal Yakov Cherevichenko, back in there to try and once more get an encirclement of some description in here so that we can trap some of the enemy troops. However, I am very quickly coming to the conclusion that whilst we have enough to hold our own and push a little bit, we do not have enough to make a huge difference. So I'm going to let Field Marshal Cherevichenko continue his assault, unaided by me, or I should say with no intervention. And in the meantime, go back to our two field marshals, Tukhachevsky and Golikov, get all their armies up to scratch, to the highest level with everything that we can get for them. And I'm assuming that this isn't going to work, and return to the old-fashioned slogging it out on the front, straightening up the line, and then pushing inch by inch all the way to Berlin if we have to. I am disappointed that we can't make massive push-throughs and gains and all sorts of stuff, but you know what? In the end of the day, reality will out when it comes to warfare. So that's what we're going to do. So without further ado, let's go up to 2. And we're going to leave Field Marshal Cherevichenko do his thing, and in the background we're going to get ready to do our thing. And we are getting ready to use strategic bombers to bomb things with atomic weapons. Well, that's not our preferred option, but we might end up needing to do that. We certainly got hammered back here. We have made no progress here except for 1 or 2 small hexes. And the Germans have been able to reinforce their units pretty nicely, actually. So I'm not really sure how this push is going to go, but that's Field Marshal Cherevichenko's problem, not mine. So let's go down and get all these units ready. No more mucking about. We are going to put everyone, and I do mean everyone, onto the standard front line towed rocket artillery. We need 3 in there. We can do this. We have the technology. Now, I was kind of hoping that it wouldn't turn out to be a slug all the way to Berlin, but it just looked like it might be. Oh, actually.
Смирно! Так точно! Слушаю! Смирно!
Okay. Well, you may not be in the best of condition, and you may not have enough rocket artillery, but we are going to get there.
Слушаю. Внимание. Так точно.
In fact, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to help us. I'm going to help us a lot because I'm going to go into... Actually, what am I going to do? I'm going to go down here and check it before I make any rash decisions. We've only got one, but we've got 2 artillery. I could replace you with a 3rd artillery. You know what? That doesn't sound like a bad idea. And Gazubis. Rocket artillery 97. 8,000 the difference. Beautiful. That looks a bit more like it, doesn't it? Yes. Now, you need 3.
Я готов.
1, 2,
Внимание.
3. Get up to speed.
Готов.
Right, let's go. 1.
Так точно.
Now this is where the problems are going to start.
Жду приказа. Слушаю. Смирно.
Oh,
Брось. Так точно.
yep. See, we had some really bad units. And the fact that we held out was pretty good for us.
Готов выдвигаться.
Yeah, pretty good. All right, we'll just do the first.
Готов. Вытеснимы. Вперед!
Man, you're excited, whatever you're yelling about in Russian. Well, I hope it's Russian. But you're excited. Which is good, you know. There's nothing wrong with being excited.
Готов выдвигаться. Мирно. Готов. Мирно. Я готов. Готов выдвигаться.
Holy dooly, nobody had any equipment in these units, did they? Towed anti-air. Well, we're out of towed anti-air.
Я готов.
You know what, I'm not terribly disappointed about that.
Брось. Внимание.
Because some of that anti-air is going to be replaced with anti-tank. At some point. Towed anti-air, yep. Okay, how are we doing? Have you started the assault yet? The answer is no. Alright, why not?
Выходим.
Let's see how that goes.
Готов.
Let's turn you off and see how that goes. And then, now, you were leading the assault, right? So you're going there.
Жду приказа.
I think you should go to there.
Брось.
You go to there. Ah, that doesn't sound like a good idea. And you go to there.
Слушаю.
Where are you?
Выходим. Выходим.
Okay. Well, it could work. Or it could turn out to be a massive disaster, the like of which has never been seen before. Actually, you know what? There's a possibility that it might possibly even maybe work. But as it turns out, it may not.
Брось.
There you go. So you know what? When you finish that, just pull back, to, you know what, come down here. There you go. You can all have a rest when you've done that. Because I have no idea what I'm going to do with you after that. See, we just can't get through that. Oh, what? 6? 1? Oh, please. 1? You know we're going to have that one. Thank you very much. There you go. Okay, we'll take that X anyway, and then we'll move back. Now, how are we doing in terms of anti-tank? There you go. Aircraft? Naval bomber. Do we want a naval bomber? I think not. Do we want the Migoyan? No. The Tupolev? No. No. There's a lot of no's going on around here. A lot of no's. Okay, how are we doing? Artillery, rocket artillery is doing well. So let's have a look at what we've got in our assault divisions. Shall we? Yes, I think we should. In our assault divisions, we have 26s. Let's take you out. That's 26. The breakthrough is 180. $29. 30. What if we get to 40? Who would be happy with 40? Breakthrough is 200. Three off 40. There you go. That's the frontline unit. We just spent a lot of money and invested a lot of troops. So we've got 12 of 12, 9 of 15. So what's the 15? Oh, hang on. Might help if I change the name. Edit. Frontline div 40. Okay, that's better. Sorry, now where were we? We were here. 12 of 12. 9 40s. So we need 3 more 40s.
Готов?
Yep. Where are you? Okay. 9 of 15. 9 40s. We need 3 more 40s.
Брось!
Sorry, what? No. Wrong one. We need you to be these guys. That's better.
Внимание!
15 26s and 940s. Well, we need
Готов
3
выдвигаться.
more. 12 and 12. And then we need your entire
Смирно!
group to go into training. Okay,
Готов выдвигаться.
let's double check everybody.
Внимание!
Oh no, we got more there.
Брось! Внимание!
Yep, there's one.
Так точно!
There's one. Why is there just one? Anyway, we're grinding now. There are no more fancy assaults. It's
Так точно!
slog it out to Berlin and make the Germans pay for every inch.
Я готов!
Well,
Так точно!
yes. 27. Actually, we can
Так
check up the
точно!
top. 27, 27.
Вытесним их!
He gets excited,
Смирно!
that guy, doesn't he? Yeah, he does. 1,
Так
Two.
точно!
3. 30 out of 30. How many can you take? 30 out of 30. Fine.
Слушаю! Слушаю!
And I think you're 30 out of 30 as well, actually. Yep.
Внимание!
Maintenance company is maintained,
Брось!
and you're in for training. R&D, R&D, R&D. MPs, please. Improved anti-tank, thank you. More improved anti-tank. How are we doing over here? We got the building. No, we haven't got the building anything yet. How's supplies going? Actually, remarkably well. So while we're on this subject, let's do some stuff, shall we? 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Okay. Did we do any? Oh yeah, we pushed them back a bit. We did push them back a small amount. Where
Внимание!
is General Meretskov? General? We are going to use you, General, to make a push. And we're going to back you up.
Брось!
Actually, you know what? We're going to back you up with all of you. then that's exactly what you need. And then no. Or everyone go to Minsk, then everyone go there, then everyone go there, and then you can all go back to where you came from again. All right, so that's going on. Meanwhile, you are where? You're there. And you probably need to be, you know what, I'm going to put you there. But in the meantime, I'm going to bring you to here. Why aren't you coming? Oh, right, okay.
Смирно!
Right, and then I'm going to bring you this way. Yeah, a little bit tricky. I know.
Внимание!
And then you, I'm not going to do anything with, because you just need R&R. Okay. Actually, you know what?
Готов! Смирно! Готов выдвигаться!
Just hold your little horses there. They get tired out pretty quickly.
Я готов! Готов выдвигаться! Брось! Так точно! Слушаю! Готов выдвигаться! Слушаю! Так точно! Жду приказа.
Okay.
Готов! Я готов! Готов выдвигаться! Выходим! Готов! Готов выдвигаться!
Is that the rain? That's really cool. I love the rain. Well,
Я готов! Выходим!
I'm going to divert.
Готов? Выходим!
Now, is it a good idea that I divert? Well, I don't know.
Don't pick us.
But a target of opportunity is still a target of opportunity. And it would be remiss of me if I didn't try
Готов!
to take some advantage of this.
Брось!
For the good of the cause, as we might say. Well, Doesn't that look like a promising intervention? Let us see where we end up.
Слушаю.
We could end up in there, actually.
Я готов.
Well, there's some activity going on. But they are trying to reinforce that area.
Мирно. Выходим! Так точно. Готов выдвигаться.
There you go. Bit of pressure. Nothing like a bit of pressure.
Брось!
Just to bring things, you know. There you go. That's what we want. And we want another one of those. Thank you very much.
Мирно.
Well, there's a little bit of pressure going on up there.
Выходим!
No. Ooh. There's the thing.
Мирно.
Maybe this might work. I mean, 3 episodes later, we might actually get an encirclement and take care of this sailing into our line. Maybe. Although look at that, it's already gone red. Oh dear.
Слушаю. Готов выдвигаться. Слушаю.
Yep, the slug. We're into the slog. The slog and the slug. Now we could actually get rid of some of these designs, I think. Do we have these? Delete template from the list. Yes. Yeah, we don't want you either. We'll keep the... No, we don't... Now this one we do want. That's a standard garrison. This one, the anti-air. I think we can get rid of you. The mech division. Now what have you got? No. Well, we still have some of you around, I think. So where's the mech division 20? A heavy and a modern. Now let's take this modern out and make this a modern. Actually, you know what? Let's make them all modern, and they've got one heavy. And then we bring everybody up to the mech division 20. Except that we actually have some medium tanks left. 255, not enough to worry about. Although, I say not enough to worry about, but 255 tanks is 255 tanks. 255 tanks. 255 tanks.
Жду приказа.
Well, what if I add one medium? And then we keep that medium in there until everybody dies. And then we just take the mediums out. There you go, we're minus 300. Bargain. And we're losing 85 a day, fine. Now, that means that every tank unit is going to be in the modern one. Yeah, see, we're short. Where is Rokossovsky?
Я готов.
There you are. Modern tanks, 224, and heavy tanks. Modern and heavy tanks. Modern and heavy tanks. Four out of 5. Okay. Yep. Okay. Okay, that'll do for just a minute. Now, what about you? No, see, you're light. Oh, you're no good at all. You're useless, in fact. That's terrible. You're okay. Okay, alright. Well, we didn't punch through there, did we? 13 to 4. Plus these guys. Plus these guys. Oh, now that's an interesting proposition. What an interesting proposition.
Готов.
Interesting.
Готов.
No.
Брось.
But you could do worse if you came down here and gave a hand.
Выходим. Готов подвигаться. Так точно.
Okay. I'm kind of comfortable with that. 34 minutes in and the bog is bogging. This is going to be a hard slug. So I am going to make a suggestion that the Soviets have a break from their offensives for a moment and just consolidate and get ourselves up to a very good strength. So I might actually do a consolidation quick video before we come back to the channel for the rest of the campaign heading towards Berlin. So I will look forward to seeing you all again very soon as we slug it out. Actually, now let's see. Look at that. We're east of Pinsk. Now let's see. Grodno, Bialystok. I'm not even going to try that one. Lublin, Lvov, Stanislav, Chernivtsi. Now this is going to be a slug. I think we're in for a slugging match, most assuredly. Well, everyone, I will see you in the next episode where we will pick up our, well, it looks like it's going to be shovels, picks, axes, and anything we can find to throw at the Germans to push them back. And we are struggling immensely. But anyway, we are going to struggle valiantly because we are Stalin's heroes. And we're going to win this war because that's what we're here to do. So I will look forward to seeing you all in the Gig channel in the next episode. Until then, stay well, and I'll see you all later. Bye-bye.